What is up, guys? It is the Bluebloods here. This time we have no echo. I don't know what was going on, man. I apologize, but as people roll in, man, this interview was set up, man, by our guy Craig Hall, man, out there doing the work at Texas Southern, man. This program does not get enough shine in the SWAC, and we got one of the best running backs in the SWAC. Somebody who I think was extremely overlooked last year, my guy LaDarius Owens. Texas Southern running back, going to be one of the leaders of this Texas Southern team, an extremely young Texas Southern team led by head coach McKinney. But LaDarius, man, let the people know, who you are, where they can find you, man, and anything you want to say before we get this rolling.
Uh, a little bit about me. I'm a running back at Texas Southern. My name is LaDarius Owens. You can find me on Instagram at D Owens, on Twitter at D Owens 2121. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, man, I love it. But let's get into your high school, man. A three-star recruit coming out of high-level Texas football, man. What was your recruiting process like? What schools were recruiting you the hardest? And man, also, did you feel a little bit overlooked, man? I mean, you had a ridiculous senior year coming out of high school. So walk me through what that process was like for you.
Uh, the school that was recruiting me more was UNLV at a point, but Texas Southern, when I like the Coach McKinney, the way he coaches stuff, and I would be able to stay at home and stay with my family a little more. I got a big fan base in Houston, so I gotta stay home and rep for the H.
Hey man, it was a good choice, but outside of just staying home, repping Houston, man, what was it just about the program, the players you met, the campus? Just walk me through like what were all the factors that played into you staying home for Texas Southern?
Oh yeah, the players welcome me in like I was no like I was family. They welcome me in like I was family. So, uh, the coaching staff, I like the how they want to use me coming on the field to develop me on and off the field. So, and I pretty much liked it that.
For sure, man. And looking at the FCS in general, man, you've been around Texas Southern for a while, and you had to go through one of the most tumultuous, I would say, unpredictable seasons in college football history. Looking at that COVID season, you guys get the fall season canceled, have to play in spring. Games are canceled, games are moved, and you guys just never know what's going on. So, how did you stay? How did you stay ready? What was that like on yourself and the program to go through that COVID season?
It was good. I mean, like the players, it was be able to help us to develop, get stronger, uh, um, to see what we got for the upcoming season. It made us be able to come this season and show what we really had and what Texas Southern can have in the future.
For sure, man. And coming into this year, you guys were absolutely loaded on offense from quarterback to three, four, five deep at wide receiver to running back. Offensive line was young but really talented. For you, looking at this season, what was the keys to your breakout All American season this year? What clicked? What was different this year? Kind of walk me through what you were going through.
So the O line, the mindset, everybody want to go get it. Like nobody want to sit back and just watch the other person get it. We all, as a group, want to show that the Texas Southern is where you want to be. Texas Southern is the place to be. So our team, we just bonded and we came to practice every day, ready to work. For me, I just like to work. I'm a hard worker.
I like it, man. And so, what was the mindset like this year, man, or last year for Texas Southern? I feel like coming into the season, nobody was really looking at you guys as someone who was going to knock off anyone. I think that Southern win, when you guys shocked everyone and knocked them off out of nowhere, for you guys, did you guys just always have that chip on your shoulder? Like, man, we got to prove to everybody that they got to pay attention to us every week.
Oh yeah, we most definitely after that Southern game, I feel like everybody knew that that Texas Southern is not the team to push over. Like we are really coming after everybody in the SWAC. So like we let them know with that Southern game, it was no more uh weak Texas Southern. It was most definitely go get it, Texas Southern, most definitely.
Man, I really could see that. Now, you guys had a lot of close games last year, and a lot of people take those close games, that the close losses and the big wins, as you guys are loaded coming into 2022. A lot of you guys are picked as sleepers. So for you, spring practice just ended. You don't have to give us all the intel, but the first thing is, how do you feel coming out of spring practice? What were your overall takeaways of where the team is as we sit in mid-May?
I feel like the team we can improve a lot more, but I feel like we're ready. We're ready to we're ready to come out and compete. You know what I'm saying? The big thing is at our school is compete. We compete, we can come out on top. And this
And
spring this spring practices, we really competed, and I feel like our team really got after it.
Looking at the team, I don't think people know. I know people probably know now, but one of the interesting facts about y'all's team is y'all had like 55 freshmen last year and like
Yes.
sophomore. I mean, you guys had to be the youngest team in college football, and it couldn't even have been close. For you, how much does that continuity going into 22 prepare you guys to make a big SWAC championship run, knowing that you guys really only lost like 4 or 5 starters from last year's team?
We feeling real good because they young, so they developed, they didn't play, they didn't got all the little bugs out, and now they ready to play and see what the college life is about, and know what it takes to be a championship team now. So I feel like this year they're gonna play a big role in our season.
And let's go personal first, team after, man. Going into 2022, I know it's still early, and everyone says, I don't look at the stats, but as players, like, like in your head, it's like, I have this mark I want to hit. For you, what are your personal goals for the 2022 season?
For me, it's to get bigger, get faster, get stronger. Cause I know size was a big thing coming out of high school, doing my recruiting status. I knew size was a big thing. So the thing with me, I need to get bigger and faster and stronger and get ready to show them like I can really compete at the highest level.
And for team goals, man, I know it's weird. I mean, you're only really going into your junior year, and you're probably one of the oldest guys on the team for how young this team is as a leader. What are the team goals for 2022 for Texas Southern?
One of them is to come out every day and compete. Uh, uh, get better. We're trying to get better and focus on the little things so we can finish strong.
I like it, man. And I know the senior answer is always week one. You guys got PV, and it's like that's the
Mhm.
game you're looking forward to the most. But what other game on the schedule, man, coming for next year, do you have circled as a statement game where you're like, that game I'm gonna have to show out?
Really every game, but the most important game, I feel like is Jackson State.
And
Jackson State with all the big recruits over there, they is hype. So like I like the hype. I like to go against the best of the best, and I feel like that over there is the best of the best right now. Until they
there's
see,
there's already Jackson State fans in here, man, saying, "Is this the running back that ran all over us? Like we don't even want him anymore, man." And speaking of that game, man, I think everyone remembers that the hurdle over Shiloh that you posted on Instagram, and you guys let Jackson State hear it. Is there a little bit of extra motivation? Is that why you're like, listen, I posted the highlight, I got to do it one more time in front of the home fans this year?
man, I just be doing stuff. I just be playing. Whatever happens, it happens.
Hey, man, I love the confidence. I think more SWAC teams need to have guys like you that are not afraid just to say, like, this is what I did, man. And you post your own highlights all the time. I love it. But the head guy, man, we got to talk about him. Head coach Clarence McKinney. A lot of people are liking what he's building at Texas Southern on top of the recruiting classes, how he's developing you guys. What is he like behind the scenes, and what makes him such a special coach?
Oh yeah, Coach McKinney, that's my guy. Um, I feel like Coach McKinney, he got a lot in store for us. Like for us, like starting young, getting developing. We got a saying at Tech Southern, we all we need. Well, all we need is right here. The people that's on the field, that's all we need. And I feel like him bringing that to the field, that's gonna make us expand and become better. And his recruiting status, bringing big time recruits in and being able to fill what we already got, I feel like that's going to play a big role.
Man, I'm really excited to see what he does, man. I know I told Zay on our on the interview, I was like, man, if you guys win the SWAC, they might build him a statue outside the
Hmm.
stadium. I mean, it's going to be huge. And looking at your game, man, it's you've come a long way since high school. You're one of the top returning running backs in the SWAC. How has your game evolved throughout your career? So let's go back to freshman year, LaDarius Owens stepping onto campus. Compare him to the guy I'm talking to right now, about to step in as one of the leading rushers in the SWAC.
Say it again. You want.
Oh, my bad. So compare your game over the years, man. How has your game evolved from freshman year until now?
I feel like I'm getting being able to become a complete back as of like me my vision, the vision and the patience level from my freshman year to now is totally different. I feel like the game speed of the game was a little slower in high school. I mean, in high school than my freshman year, and now I'm seeing the game much clearer, and I can be able to hit the holes much quicker.
Man, that vision and slowing down the game, man, is a big part, especially for running backs, man, because everything's happening a million miles an hour out there for you guys. But looking at your game, there's a lot of great NFL running backs out there. But who do you think you model your game after the most right now?
Uh, Alvin Kamara, my guy, but I'm a little bit more like a little Le'Veon Bell type guy because I can set up a block in the type of way how I want it. So I feel like Le'Veon was the best person of doing it, setting up blocks. So I feel like I'm a Le'Veon Bell.
I like it. And listen, Miss Body is in here, and she said she wants me to ask you what your 40 time was last week.
My 40 time last week, I ran a 4.438. I mean, a 4.38.
A 4.38. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're not ready. They're not ready for that. I love it. Thank you for that question, Miss Body. They need to know what's coming. If he's already dominating, that's going to be dangerous. But looking to get ready for game day, man. Everyone's got their routine. I have mine. Every player has something that gets them ready to go play between those white lines. For you, what is your pregame routine like? Are you real superstitious, or you just go out there and ball?
Like it's the music for me. I gotta play my music. Jam the little playlist. My person I listen to is Lil Baby before the game. So I gotta listen to me some Lil Baby before the game to get my mind right. Then I go on the field. I gotta get my stretch on. And then after my stretch, I gotta pray. Then after I pray, it's game time.
Man, I like it. And so for you, I know there's a lot of trash talkers in the SWAC. We've had enough SWAC players on here. I know there's a lot of trash talking going on. For you, you can tell us the truth, man. How much trash talk do you do during the game?
I really don't be saying that because I let my actions really do the talking for me. When I'm on the game, when I'm in the game, I'm just focused. I'm just trying to play. I ain't even worried about all the talking they saying. I let my actions do all that.
I like it. So on the flip side, I know there's somebody. Zay's already snitched on them, so you can be honest. Who are the biggest trash talkers on your team?
Uh, it gotta be Ja'Cory, Ja'Cory Benjamin. That's the biggest trash talker on the defense side. Now, the D lineman that just think he can just deal with me the most is D Monterio and Vermontes Pippin.
That they'd never let you hear the end of it, man.
They don't ever let me. Every time something happens, they just be like all in my ear about it.
But I like it, man. That question always gets everyone cracking up. But for you, in the open field, man, you're coming around the end. It's a linebacker and you in the open field. What's the number one mistake they can make against you?
is being 1-on-1. Cause making a
Just being
man miss,
there.
yeah, just making a man miss is like waking up in the morning. I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta just make a man miss.
What's your go-to move, man? Like if you got to pick anything, like
Ooh.
you can hurdle, you can spin, you can truck. What's your go-to move in that one-on-one situation?
Uh, it gotta be the cut, the cut back in, or it depends on how they are they trying to chop me or they trying to like hit me high. Because if they trying to chop me, I'm gonna use my hurdle. But
Oh,
I think my go-to is the hurdle. The go-to is the hurdle.
that
It's
man,
the hurdle.
that's always highlight worthy. Like regardless of like who it is, man. Yeah, what's your vert, man? We got your 40 time. What's the vert? Because you got up there a few times this year.
My vert was a 40. I mean a 34. 34.
Man, it's a problem. And so I'm gonna kind of flip this question because the Jackson State fans are still salty in here. The question is, were you surprised how easy it was to run on Jackson State's defense? And this is coming from a
I,
JSU fan.
I really was with all the. I was really shocked because all the top D linemen they had last year with the linebacker, the transfer from Georgia,
Oh,
the
Aubrey. Oh no,
Houston.
Houston. Yeah, Houston came from Florida.
Oh yeah, from the Florida and the O lineman from Georgia. Them two, I was really shocked that I was being able to run against them type of players.
At just to kind of follow on that, what was y'all's game plan, man? Because you guys were, I don't think people remember, you guys were up in like the late third quarter in that
Mhm.
game. And I mean, you guys were on fire. What was the offensive game plan? What was the plan to attack that defense, which at that time, nobody was running on them like you guys were?
We feel like our best thing all year was running the ball, and Jackson State wasn't as good as that. With the, we feel like a three. They ran a three down lineman. We feel like that because they wouldn't be able to stop us running with the O lineman that we had. So we felt like coming out running the ball, going right at them was going to give us a better chance of winning.
Man, I like it. So to give a little bit of credit to the other side of the ball, I always like to. All we do is downplay the other side of the ball in these interviews. But for you, who are some of the best defensive players you've ever faced? You can give one on your team and one on another team. But looking back, who just gave you headaches all day long?
Uh, it have to be. Uh, I feel like it have to be the Houston guy from Jackson State. It had to, cause he got me a couple of times. He got me. I felt it a couple of times, but it ain't shake me. I just knew I had to get back up and come a little harder. That's all I knew. And the person on our team, I feel like D Monterio. D Monterio.
He's a stud too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to
Off
get his
the edge.
props.
Yeah. Coming off the edge, hey, he a bad boy.
I like it. And so one of the other questions we had, man, is we'll talk about this year, and this comes from Dave. He's a North Dakota State fan. Real, I know not usual on these interviews here, but for you, how do you think your team is going to do against out of conference teams? And if you guys find a way to make the playoffs, man, how do y'all feel about y'all's chances in the FCS playoffs coming up?
I feel like we can compete. We can compete with a lot of schools. Uh, I feel like our players we have played bigger schools like uh Baylor, Rice. When we played Rice last year, we was tit for tat with them. We just had a couple mistakes that have lost us the game, but I feel like overall we can compete with any school.
Man, I love and man, listen, people are loving it. They're saying that they like somebody that just shows up and plays like you, man. But last year, you guys go through week 1 and 2 and 3, and you guys kind of have a little quarterback battle going on between Andrew and everyone. How did you guys handle the QB battle as an offense, and how did you guys stick together through all the changes at first? And were there any major offensive changes once Andrew took the full starting role?
Uh, no, I feel like the best guy need to play, and Not saying that our other quarterback wasn't good, because he was. I pretty sure he can slang it. But body, he just helped our offense out a little more with his legs. Being able, they couldn't key on just our running game. They had to key on him passing the ball, thinking, making choices. And I feel like that's what a lot of teams struggle with when they seen us is the choices. They didn't make the right choices, and they was out of place a lot.
Man, I like it. And so for you, going into the season, a lot I've told everyone that you guys are my sleeper going into 2022, but there's still a lot of people that are gonna say, man, I'm it's Texas Southern, man. We can't pick them to win the SWAC and all this stuff. What's your message to all those people who just keep counting you guys out, man? What's your message to everyone overlooking y'all going into 2022?
We like the doubters, man. We like the doubters because we love to prove people wrong. So people don't know that what we got in store, but we're gonna show them this season though. They
Man,
will know Texas Southern.
Man, I love the confidence that I'm getting from all you guys. And, the NFL draft was a great year for HBCUs, 4 players after not having anyone selected last year. And there's a lot of guys, including yourself, that are upcoming in the next 2 drafts that a lot of people are looking to be the next guys. So, if the NFL franchise asks you what they're going to get in LaDarius Owens, what do you tell them?
They're gonna get a hard working, uh, competitive me. They're gonna get the competitive me. They're gonna get I do whatever it takes to to play, and that's what type of guy they're gonna get. Speed, everything.
I love it, man. And then, a lot has been made recently about just in terms of higher profile recruits coming to the SWAC and HBCUs, even going over to the MEAC and also the transfer portal. All the SWAC teams are really getting active in the transfer portal. So, for you, what is your message to high school recruits out there or transfers that may see? Why should they pick an HBCU or even Texas Southern as their final score, even coming out of high school? Why should those guys choose Texas Southern and HBCUs?
You actually have paused a little bit when you was talking.
Man, this internet. So my question to you is, what is your message to those high school recruits and transfers who may be considering committing to an HBCU in the coming years?
Um, it's like home. We're gonna treat you just like home. We're gonna welcome you, and the program we getting better. If you gotta come here, be able to work. It's not gonna nothing's gonna be given to you.
Man, I love the message, and there's a lot to look forward to, man. I'm excited to see what you guys bring. I got my Texas Southern people who call me each week, and they tell me what y'all are doing over there in Houston, man. And I'm excited to see it all on the field, man. But I appreciate you coming on the show. This was great. Where can people find you, man? All the people who are tuned in now that weren't tuned in earlier, where can they find you? Where can people contact you for NIL deals, man? Any shout outs, messages you want to give? This time is yours, man.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at D Owens. Uh, y'all can find me on Twitter. My Twitter name is D Owens 2121, and yeah, you can hit me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll follow back.
Guys, you're gonna want to follow this guy, man. He was a third team Phil Steele All-American last year for the SWAC. I'm expecting first or second team this year. I know my guy is too. You're gonna want to catch some Texas Southern games. So follow my guy, man. The bigger his platform gets, the bigger and better deals he can get moving forward. And also be the notoriety of these players means so much when it comes to NFL draft and things like that after their careers over at their respective schools, guys. But make sure to share this interview, man. Hit the like button. Comment any other questions you got for LaDarius. I know he's going to be back on after the season, especially if they got that hardware. He's coming on to show the ring. Definitely let them know. But guys, for LaDarius, for myself, and the Blue Bloods, we are out for right now.